So let us continue lesson 4. So we are under lesson 4 now of working capital management. So lesson 4, and in this lesson 4, we are going to focus on what we call the working capital management for specific business, for specific areas of business. So working capital management for specific areas of business, and to be specific, we shall focus on management of cash, management of stock, and management of debtors. So today, or for this lesson 4, we are going to focus on the management of cash. So management of cash will be our focus. So topic is capital management on specific area of the business. So allow me to wrap that one. Allow me to wrap that part so that we can move on. So allow me to wrap. So we move on. So I hope very nice tusumbua leo. So tunaanza na management of cash. Management of cash. Uh, so cash. So we shall say that cash management is essential. Cash management is essential because of the following reason. Because of the following reason. So number A, it assists in preserving liquidity. It assists in preserving liquidity. It assists in preserving liquidity position of the company. Position of the company. So it assists in preserving the liquidity position. So it assists in preserving the liquidity position of the company. Number 2, it assists in minimizing costs associated with cash. So when you have a good management system, when it comes to cash, you can do away with some of the transaction costs which might be associated with the cash, i.e. transaction cost, Uh, another one, opportunity cost. And opportunity cost. Number C talk about okay, those are some of the importance. So those are some of the importance or the essentials, or the importance of managing cash. So those two of them. So one is to reduce costs, and the other one is to maintain the liquidity position of the company. Number 2, motive of holding cash. Motives of holding cash. So we have 3 of them. Motives of holding cash. Number 1, we have the transactionary motive. We have the precautionary motive, and then the last one, speculative motive. Motives. So start with the transactionary motive. Now this is the cash required to meet day-to-day operation. So this is the cash required. To meet day-to-day operation. of the business. So that cash that is required to cater for the day-to-day operation of the business is what we call the transactionary motive. Number two, i.e., you can give example, i.e., you can talk about salaries, rent, etc. So salary, rent, etc. Then talk about precautionary motive. This is where we hold cash in case of emergency. So this is the cash required, or this is the cash which is hold. This is the cash held uh, in order to cater for any emergency. For any emergencies. So sometimes cash is set aside to cater for emergencies. So that kind of cash held is what we call the precautionary motive. Precautionary motive. So that is for in case of emergency. Then the last one is what we call the speculative motive. Speculative motive. This is the cash required. This is the cash required in order to take advantage of a valuable investment. So this is the cash required. Is the cash held in order to take advantage of investment opportunity. Opportunities which might arise. Opportunities which might arise. So that is what we call the speculative motive. So speculative motive is the amount of money that is held to cater for speculative. Let us see the cash management models. Cash management models. So we have three of them. Number one, talk about the cash book. Cash book. Not cash book. Cash budget. Cash book. Cash budget. Number two, talk of Bamor model. Bamor. I don't know how you spell this one. I'll say Bamor. Number three, talk about Mira and all. Models. So we are going to start with the first one, cash model, cash budget. So we are going to start with the cash budget. Cash budget as our first one. Cash budget. Cash budget. So start with the cash budget. Cash budget. And we shall prepare it direct. I just show you how to prepare it. Cash budget. Cash budget. Cash budget. I think even we don't need to define it, but we can just define it little. So refer to the statement showing cash inflows and outflows in an organization. So it's a statement showing the flows of cash. So it is a statement. It is a statement which shows flow of cash in an organization. So it shows movement of cash in and outside the organization. Importance of cash budget. Let's see the importance. Let me use a different pen. So importance of cash budget. Importance. How important? cash budget. Okay, let us see now. Number one, we can say it assists in understanding the liquidity position of an organization. So it assists in understanding liquidity position of the company. Liquidity position of the organization. Number two, it assists in identifying the amount available for investment. It assists in identifying the amount available for investment. Number three, we can talk about it assists in understanding the various sources of cash for the company. It assists in understanding and identifying various sources of funds for the company. Various sources of capital for the organization. Or for the company. So let's go to this question. May 2017, question number 3A. May 2017, question number 3A. May 2017, question number 3A. That's the question we are going to do. May 2017, question number 3A. We're going to start with this one. May 2017, question number 3A. May 2017, question number 3A. as I was saying, we are doing the question for May 2017. May 2017. So May 2017 to Suma Enterprise. So we start with the balance at the beginning. Now the balance at the beginning is information number 5. So balance at the beginning is in information number 5, which wanatuambia information number 5 that on 1st October the firm plans to invest 10 million in the bank. So the amount that will be in the bank is 10 million. That will be our balance for the year, for that year as we start. 10 million. Now we need to add the receipts, all the receipts. So how much did we receive? Now let's go to huko juu kwa sales. Now tukienda huko kwa sales wanatuambia the sales are in million. We have September, October, November, December, which are September is 60, October is 60, November is 70, and December is 90. All sales were on credit. That one is correct. Then hapo juu wanatuambia half of the debtors are expected to pay within the month of the sales. And are also expected, half of the debtors are expected to pay within the month of sales and are also expected to claim 2% of the discount. Then the remaining debtors are expected to pay at the beginning of the following month. That one is okay. So it was in September. So in September, 60 due to user. Now 60 to user in September. Now in September, we shall receive 30 on credit. So we shall receive watakuwa mpeana on credit, but before that mwezi isha watakuwa wamelipa half. So in September tuliuza 60, kumaanisha half will be paid within that month. So 30 will be paid within the month of September. Now then the other half of 30 will be paid in October. So after September, October. So half italipwa September. Then the other half of that italipwa October. Ndio to make up of 30. So this 30. So the other 30 is in September, which is not our concern because remember for October, November, and December. So the other 30 inabaki huko, but the other 30 tunaweka hapo October. Then tukienda kwa October walipa pia 60. So in October walipa 60, half within this month, half the other month. So October half ya 60 ni 30 inalipo mwezi. Then the other half ni 30 inalipo November. So 30 na 30. Then tukienda November walipa 70. So half 75 inalipo mwezi. Then the other half inalipo December. Then tukienda kwa December walilipa 90. So 90 half inalipo this month 45. Then the other half 45 inalipo January. So January is not our concern, tunaachana nayo. Then kuna discount. So there was a discount. Now walituambia if you pay within the month, you shall claim a discount of 2%. So discount which will reduce this amount. So remember discount is supposed to reduce the figure because we are paying, we are not receiving. So tukipeana discount kumaanisha sisi ndio tunalipia hiyo discount kama kampuni. So 2% 0.02 times 30 which is 0.6. So that we get our receipts. So itakuwa ni 30 plus 30 minus answer 59.4. That's a receipt. Huko the one that we are receiving discount is 35%. So 0.02 times 35. So 35 which you are paid within the month. So 0.7. So 30 plus 35 minus 0.7 is 64.3. Then hapa you can receive discount in 45%. So 0.02 times. You got 2%. I mean, yes, it is 2%. It is 2%. So inakuwa ni times 45, 0.9. So tunasema 35 plus 45 minus 0.9, 79.0. So these are the total receipts. So unakuja unaandika hapa. Receipts. Receipts. So tuna add. So we are supposed to add 59.4, 64.3, 79.1. So we can get the total. If I go in the median, I'll put this one in the median. Let's put it in the median so they equate 10. Put it in the median. So to add, so 10 plus 59.4. So inakuwa ni 69.4. Then we are supposed to less payments. So you're supposed to raise the payments. So tuende kwa payments. Payments tuanze na purchases hapo. Purchases. Now we have the raw material purchases. The firm's trying to pay its creditors in full in the month following the purchase. So kama tulinunua September tunalipa December. So tunalipa the next month. Kama tununua January tunalipa February. Kama tununua February tunalipa March. Kama tununua March tunalipa April, hivyo hivyo. So tuanze na raw material. Raw material. So ile yenye ni ya September 60 tutapay on October. So hiyo ya September tunalipa October. Then hiyo ya October 40 tunalipa November. So tunaenda next month November. Afu ya November tunalipa December. So raw material ya November ilikuwa ngapi? 40. Iko wapi? 40, so ni 40. Then your December ni 30. So ya December 30 tunalipa January. So January is not our concern. Tunaruka. Then tuende kwa wages and salaries. Wages and salaries. So W and S means wages and salary. W and S means wages and salary. So W and S means wages and salaries. Means wages and salaries. So tuanze. Now, all employees are paid in the month of the wages. So, hiyo inalipo hiyo mwezi. So, September tunachana na October ni 15. So, hiyo inalipo tu hiyo mwezi. October, November ni ngapi? So, hiyo ametuambia inalipo tu that month. So, hiyo haina calculation mingi. Na November, December ni 13. So, 13 hivyo. So, hiyo haina calculation mingi. Hiyo haikuwa na calculation mingi. Hiyo ilikuwa nini? Salaries. Hiyo tuko sawa. Next, we have a rent which is paid in each quarter, March, June, September and December. So hapa tuko na which month? March, wanalipa March, hatuna March hapa. June hatuna, lakini tuko na December. So unakuja andika hapa rent, baadaye inalipo December. So hiyo ni ngapi? Let us check. 10 million. 10 million. Tukiwa kwa rent, we have a overhead which is paid every month. Overhead. So overhead which is paid every month. Overhead 2 million, which is paid 2 months every month. Every month. Oh, iko sawa. There's nothing there. So overhead, cash overhead, it's paid every month. And we have a new plant which is paid on November. So wanalipa November. So plants, hiyo italipo November. So November ni hapa. How much? The plant will cost 5 million. And then do you have any other thing? Hakuna kitu kingine. So we can get the balance carried down. Balance carried down. Direct hivyo. So let's get the balance carried down. So tunasema tulikuwa tumefika hapa kwa 69.4 minus 20 minus 15 minus 2. Na kwa 32.4. Remember the balance at the end is the balance at the beginning. So remember the balance at the end is the balance at the beginning. So remember the balance at the end itakuwa hapo 32.4. So 32.4 plus 64.3 tupate total receipts. Tatupatia 96.7. 96.7 to minus 40 to minus 17 to minus 2 to minus 25. Tatupatia 12.7. So that's the balance at the end. So balance at the end becomes the balance at the beginning. 12.7 plus 79.1. 91.8 minus 40 minus 13 minus 10 minus 2, 26.8. That's how you're supposed to prepare that cash budget. That's how you are supposed to prepare the cash budget. Let's go to another question. We have another question here. The question is for August 2024. August 2024. August 2024. Question number 3C. Question number 3C. Not 3C, question number 4C. August 2024, question number 4C. So August 2024. August 2024. August 2024, question number 4C. So August 2024, question number 4C. Let me read. So you're supposed to prepare the cash budget. So let me read the question. It's about Faidika Enterprise. So Faidika Enterprise is in the process of preparing a cash budget for the month starting September 1st, September 2024. The business produces and sells product K, whose details as follows. Direct material cost is 5 shillings. Direct labor is 10 shillings per unit. Variable overhead 6 per unit. Selling price is 40. So we have the information about cost and the information about revenue. Additional information. So we have the units. So we have the sales units, as you can see, and also we have the production units, as you can see. That one is okay. Variable heads are paid in the month which they are incurred. And remember, variable overheads, those are the direct material, direct labor, and the variable. Okay. Parameter. So remember, direct material is a variable cost. Anyway, but we have the variable overhead per chini, 6. So it is paid in that month. And then fixed overhead are budgeted at 700,000 per month, which includes depreciation of 100. So depreciation is not included. So depreciation is an cash item. Depreciation is an cash item which should not be included in your cash budget. Should not be included in your cash budget. Wages are paid 75% during the month which they are earned, and 25% are paid the following month. So wages, you need labor, and they go you. You know the labor cost is 10 shillings per unit. That one is fine. Then material are paid 2 months in arrears, so they are paid after 2 months. Material cost per in a report after 2 months. A tax liability of 1.4 is to be settled in the month of October. Here is an outflow, we shall consider it. A new van will be purchased in the month of September 2024 for 2 million. The current motor vehicle shall be sold in the month of November and is expected to fetch 300,000 from the perspective. So kuna purchase of a new item na pia kuna disposal of an old item. Cash balance at the end of the month of August will be expected to be 1 million. Hiyo iko sawa. The business make monthly cash sales of 5% of the total sales. So cash sales we shall not include it. So the business make a monthly cash sales of 5% of the total sales in a specific month, where the remainder is on credit. Okay, we shall consider it, but that one is a cash. That one is received within that month. So 5% of the total sales is received within that month. Then the other sales will be received after 1 month. The other sales will be received after 1 month. So we are going to prepare a cash budget. So let us prepare the cash budget. So let us say it's about Faidika Enterprise. So we say Faidika Enterprise cash budget for the year, for the 3 months, ending. So inaisha 31st December 2024. 31st December 2024. So tunafaa kufanya ya September, October, November and December. We are supposed to start say details. Then tunasema so details inafaa ikuwe kubwa kidogo. Tunasema tunaanza na September, October, November na December. So we are supposed to come up with that stuff. Now, so we can start with the receipts first. We start with the receipts, but before we start with the receipts, start with the balance. Up to down. Now, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So August ndio mwisho, ndio after August tunaingia September. So August, so we need to check if we have the balances as the month of August. So tukienda pale, information number 8, the cash balance at the end of August 2024 was 1 million. So 1 million. I think we put it in, I can just put it in one in we go. Yeah, then we are supposed now to add receipts. So we add receipts. Which requires a working one, we call it working one. So let's do that working for receipts. So how do we compute the receipts? We come up with a data schedule. So data schedule. Data schedule. Just an illustration. So here lazima tuweke. So details. Now hiyo data schedule tukiangalia tumepatiwa from, so let us see kwanza tuende pale chini. The business makes an annual cash sales of 5% of the total sales. So what we can do, we can come up with the total sales from July up to December. So we useme hapa July. So sales tunaweza fanya hivyo sales. So July, August, September, October, November and December. We can come up with the total sales for this month. So tuanze na July. So July sales ilikuwa ni 130,000 units. So cost per unit pale juu, selling price per unit is 40 shillings. So 130,000 times 40, which is 5.2 million. So 5.2 million. So the 130,000 times 40. So let me partition. Aya, August, kienda August, total sales ilikuwa ni 150 units. So 150 units times 40 natupatia 6 million. Inatupatia 6 million. Tukienda September waliuza 170 units, inatupatia 6.8. Tukienda October waliuza 190 units, inatupatia 7.6 million. 7.6 million. Tukienda November waliuza 180, kapungua kidogo, inatupatia 7.2 million. Tukienda December itakuwa same 7.2, 180 times 40, 7.2. Now so we need to come up with this schedule yetu. Remember here our schedule we are starting with September, October, November na December. So tukontrate tuna hizo. So tuanze na cash. Now information number 9 natuambia the business make a cash sales of 5% of the total sales. So cash sales is 5% of the total sales. So cash sales tukisema cash sales inafanyika hiyo mwezi ujue. The word cash means una receive hiyo mwezi. So 5% tuanze September huko 0.05 times 6800 1 2 3. Maana ningesema 6800 1 2 3 times wanasema 5%. So tuna receive 40,000. The rest ziko on credit. Tukienda October 74. Tukienda October ni 76. Hiyo ilipatia 80,000. Haya. Tukienda November tuna receive 60,000. 5% of the total sales inakuwa received that month. So 5% of 60, so tunaanza na September. So 5% of 60,000 inatupatia 34. 5% of 7.6 million 38. 5% of 7.2 inatupatia 360. Na pia 5% of 7.2 inatupatia 360. That is received within that month. Tuendelee. Information number 9. We are saying the information number 9. The rest of the remainder is on credit, which is settled 1 month after the sales. Now the balance is received 1 month. The balance is received 1 month after the sales. The balance is settled 1 month after the sales. So for example, balance ya hapa ya July wata receive wakati gani? Kama ni July wata receive September. So tunaruka 1 month. So I receive September. So the balance will be September. So let's see the balances. We need to compute the balance. Tuone ni ngapi zilibaki zenye zilikuwa zimelipwa. We need to know the balances. So tunasema hapa ni 360,000. Hapa ni 380. Na hapa ni 340. Hapa itakuwa hiyo tabii tumefanya. Hiyo ni 6 million. Hizo ni 300,000. And then hapa ni 5.2 to 60,000. So let's see the balances. So that we settle hapa. So the rest, so credit. So the rest are the credit sales. Credit sales, we need to cater for the credit sales. So 52,00123 minus answer yatupatia 40,000. 6 million minus 300,000 yatupatia 57,00123. 68,00123 minus 340,000. 60,000. 76,00123 minus 380,000. 7220. Aya 72,00123 minus 360,000. 6840. 6840. Hadi hapo I think tuko sawa. So hiyo tumemaliza now. So we need to compute now the time we receive the amount. Let us do it. So let us start. So wanatuambia pale they are telling us that information number 9, while the remainder is on credit, will be settled 1 month after the sales. So 1 month after the sales. So this one will be settled 1 month after the sales. So hii itakuwa received. So 1 month after the sales ni August, so itakuwa received September. So this one will be received on September. So tukianza ni ya July, tutakuwa na 64. Tutakuwa na 49. 40,000. That one will be received on September. Now this one, the one for August will be received 1 month after sale. So it will be received after 1 month. So 1 month in September, so it will receive October. So tunakuja tunaweka hapo 57,000,000. Then this one will be received 1 month after the sale. So tunaruka October, so itakuwa received November, which is 68,40,000. Then this one will be received 1 month after the sale. Itakuwa received December. Itakuwa ngapi? 68,40. Sorry, not 68. Itakuwa, so tumesema hapa 49,40, 57. This is supposed to be 64. November is supposed to be 64, 60. 64, 60. Then this one, itakuwa ni 70, 72,20,000. Now the other one for November itakuwa received January. So for November 16 itakuwa received January. So sisi we are not dealing with January, so tunaachana nao. For December itakuwa received February. We are not dealing with February, tunaachia hapo. So let us get the total receipts. Total receipts itakuja hapa. So total receipts that will be transferred there. So let us get it. So tunasema 340 plus 49,40 natupatia 52,80. So unakuja unaweka hapa 52,80,000. 380 plus 57,00 inakuwa 60,80. Inakupatia 60,80,000. 360 plus 64,60. 68,20. 68,20. Aya, 360 hiyo 360 plus 72,20. 75,80. 75,80,000. So 360 plus 72,20. 75,80,000. Then this one tuta enlarge kidogo. I think we need to enlarge this one just kiasi. So tumemalizana na receipts. So we can go to payments. So before we go to payments, let us add the two. So before we go to payments, so tuna add the two. So hii tungeweka hii. This one tungeweka ilikuwe in ikuwe in black. Ziambatane. So let us add. So tuna add two ya kwanza. So 1 million plus 52,80. Tunapatia 62,80. 62,80,000. Now, tukishafanya hadi hapo, tunaachia hapo. So we can less now payments. So for payments, I think we shall have our but uzuri ziko kando kando. So we require tunataka working ya direct material. So I think we need a working, but working yetu itakuwa kubwa sana. We're not going to force it outside. So we can start with the direct material. So tunafanya July, August, July, August, September, October, November na December. So I hope itakuwa sawa hapo. Then you have direct labor. We have direct material, we have direct labor, and then we have the variable overhead. Variable overhead. We are just doing this one for purpose of working. Purpose for workings. Purpose for workings. So tuanze na ya kwanza. So when the units are 140, tukianza na 140,000. Kumbuka direct material cost ni ngapi? Hii ni moja ni 5, 10 na 6. I think it is 5, 10 na 6. Kwa sababu ya hapa hii ilikuwa space ilikuwa 40 bob. No, this one was 40 bob. Lakini hapa ni 5, 10. 5, 10 na 6 bob. So tuanze na ya kwanza. So ikiwa ni 140,000 times, tunaanza na ya kwanza ikiwa times 5. This one is 700,000. 700,000. Ikiwa ni 10 bob ni 1.4. Na ikiwa ni 6 bob ni 840,000. Tumemaliza na hiyo. Ya pili ni 150,000. 150,000 ya kwanza ni tumeona ni 5 bob, 750,000. Ikiwa 10 bob ni 1.5. Na ikiwa 6 bob ni 900,000. Tunaenda next September. September units ni 180. 180 tunaanza na 5 bob, which is 900,000. And then 10 bob ya chini ni 1.8 cost per unit. Then ya mwisho ni 6 bob, which is 1080. 1080. Then October ni 200,000 times 5, which is 1 million. And then times 10, 2 million. Then times 6 bob, which is 1.2. 1.2. Tutoka kwa October tunaenda kwa November to 20. 5 bob is 1.1. Then 10 bob then tunaingia 6 bob 1320. 1320. Ya mwisho pia ni 220 zinafanana. So hawa ni my brothers. Good brothers. Haya, hiyo tumemaliza hivyo. So I don't think there is any question about it. That one is okay. Haya. So now we need to analyze sasa. So we need to analyze. We need to analyze. So let us analyze it. So tuanze na information number 1. Variable overheads. So tuanze na variable overheads. Na ndio hii namba E, variable overheads. Variable overheads. Variable overheads are paid in the month which they are incurred. So hiyo mwezi. So hiyo mwezi tunaweka hivyo venye iko. So inabaki hivyo. So tunaanza na September 1080,000. 1080,000. October 1,200. November 1320. 1320 and then hiyo ingine pia ni 1320. So hii tumemalizana nayo. That one is correct. Variable overhead. Let's go to fixed. Now fixed overhead is 700,000 per month, which include depreciation. So we need to remove the depreciation. So fixed overhead. So remember depreciation is non-cash item. We need to remove it. So tunatoa kwa hiyo 700,000. So it remains with the 600,000. Each month is paid each month. 600,000. Hiyo tumemaliza hivyo. Wages ni labor. So ndio hii hapa. So labor ndio hii hapo. So wages is paid are repaid 75 during the month. So 75 inalipwa within the month. Which there and then the other 25 is paid on the next month. So hiyo lazima tufanye hapa polepole. So wages which ni labor. Wages so 75% is paid within the month. So 75% is paid within the month. So tunakuja hapa. Now tunaanza na 25. Let us start with the 25%. So before September, which month iko nyuma yetu? Ni August. So kwa hii August tunaanza na hii 51.5. Now 1.5, 75 is paid within that month. 25% is paid on the next month. So kumaanisha out of this one 75% will remain August, but 25% itaenda September. So tunaanza na hiyo. So tunaanza na hiyo wages ya 0.25 times 1500. 1. So 375,000. And then pia kumbuka the same month tukia sasa September 1.8. 75% itakuwa italipo hiyo mwezi. So 75% of this amount shall be paid within that month. So lazima tuweke hiyo 0.75 times 18,00123 1350. 1350,000. Yenye imebaki hapa 25% italipo Oktoba. So kumbuka tumelipa 1350. The balance, so out of 1800 tumelipa 13. So the balance which in 25% inaenda hiyo mwezi mwingine. So hapa inakuja hapa 450,000. Tukija kwa mwezi mwingine 2 million is paid within that month, 75%. So 2 million. So 75% of the 2 million is paid within that month. So 1.5. And then 75%, so 75% ndio tumelipa hapo. The balance inaenda hiyo mwezi mwingine. So 25% of 2 million, I think in 500. Inakuja hii mwezi 500 goes to this month. Haya, but hii mwezi pia kuna another item November. Tuko na 22. So 0.75 times 2200 inalipo hiyo mwezi. So 1650. 1650,000, which is 75% of 20. 75% of 2200 inalipo hiyo mwezi 1650. Then the balance which is 25% inalipo December. Let us see the balance 550,000. Now tukienda December now 75% of this amount inalipo December, which is 1650. Ukiweka kwa calculator. Then the balance 550 inalipo January. So we are not interested in January, tunaachia hapo. We are not interested in January. So tumemalizana na wages. Tuende kwa material. Now for material anatuambia are paid 2 months in arrears. So they are paid after 2 months. So tuanze na material. So ya July italipo October. So ya July italipo October. Ya July italipo after 2 months. So ya July italipo October. So unakuja hapa July, unakuja kwa October. So October 700,000. Do you have material for, so kumaanisha ama itakuwaje? So after 2 months, so ya July inalipo, wanatuambia hapa, let's go back. Material costs are in arrears for 2 months. So ya July italipwa, actually italipwa September. So after 2 months, so July and September. So July and September. So italipwa September. So this will be paid on September. Sorry. September. So 700,000 itakuja hapa. 700,000. Aya. Ya August italipwa October. Ya August italipwa after 2 months. So ya August yenyewe na September, so italipwa October. So October 750,000. Aya. Ya September italipwa November. Ya September italipwa November 900,000. 900,000. Then ya October italipwa December 1 million. Then ya November italipwa January, so hatuna January, so tunaachia hapo. So inaenda hivyo, so 700, 750, 900 na 1 million. That one is okay. So tumemalizana na hiyo. We have a tax liability italipwa October. So unakuja andika hapa tax liability which will be paid 1.4 will be paid on October. Yeah, 1.4. That's a cash out. Cash inatoka. So unakuja unaandika hapa tax liability. Tax liability. Aya, tukitoka kwa tax liability. Tukitoka kwa tax liability tunaenda kwa another item. A van will be purchased in the month of September. September 2 million. So September 2 million. We have a van purchase. So you pay money out. So van. Then we have a motor vehicle which will be purchased. Hiyo ni money in. Motor vehicle. This is the van. And then there's a motor vehicle that will be sold in November 2024. 300,000. So hiyo nafaa tuongeze somewhere hapa. Sisi tuongeza wapi? Inafaa ikuwe mahali hapa. So let us put a space. So itabidi tumeweka space hapa. Let's put a space so that we can incorporate. We have a new van, motor vehicle sold. So tunasema motor vehicle sold. Motor vehicle sold. So wamesema wanauza pesa ngapi? 300,000 November. 300,000. Tutaweka hapo 300,000. So that now we can get our total receipts. So let's get the total receipts. Now before we go to get the total receipts, tumemaliza. So tumemaliza kila kitu. So and then we get the balance carried down. Balance carried down. So tunasema 1 million plus 52,80,000. So tupatie 62,80,000. Let us minus 80,000. Minus 600,000. Minus 375,000. Minus 1350,000. 700,000. Minus 2 million. So 175,000. So the balance at the end becomes the balance at the beginning. 175,000 plus 60,80,000, which is 62,55,000 Tuna minus 12, 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. 600,000, 450,000, 1,500,000, 750,000, 1,400,000. So 355,000. 355,000 becomes the balance at the beginning. 355,000. Now add 6820,000 plus 300,000. Now tupatia 74,75,000. 74,75,000 minus 13,20,000. 13,20,000. 13,20,000. 600,000. 500,000. 1,650,000. 900,000. So hapa balance imekuwa mingi, wanatuambia ni 25,05,000. 25,05,000 plus 75,80,000, which is 10,085,000 minus 13,20,000, 600,000, 550,000, 1,650,000, 1 million. So the balance is 49,65,000. So that's how we're supposed to do that question. So kindly check for any correction that maybe we might have made, but I don't think we have made any mistake. So that's how you are supposed to prepare that account. That's how you are supposed to prepare that account. So I think that one marks the end of cash budget. That one marks the end of cash budget. So that one marks the end of cash budget. So it is simple as ABCD. It is simple as ABCD. So that marks the end of our class today.